Welcome to another edition of Broomstick Oly, everyone. Last time we were together, we worked a little bit more on the split jerk footwork and a little bit more on that explosive hip drive and timing. So today what we're going to focus on is a bit more snatching. So we're going to focus that attention on a little complex. We're going to work on our squat development. Just have a whole lot of fun doing it. So let's do it up. Let's grab ourselves our PVC or our broomstick. We're going to get ourselves standing in that hip width stance. Nice wide grip. We're going to slowly start to warm things up. So we're going to pull the bar up. And we're going to lower down. We're going to pull up and down. And then pull back into that high pull and back down. Now we're going to pull and then turn over in that overhead position and then come back down. We're going to pull to the sternum, turn over, come back down. One more time. We're going to pull and turn over and bring the bar down behind the neck. From here, we're going to get ourselves set up in our squat stance. We're going to pull the hip back into that nice good morning. Feeling those hamstrings say hello. Standing tall. And then we're going to pull back into that nice good morning. And then we're going to stand up nice and tall. And one more time, pull back. And stand tall. Good. Mirror feet underneath of our hips. We're going to get set up nice and square. Pulling the hip back. We're going to rotate towards that straight leg. And then come back up nice and tall. Get set. We're going to pull back with that nice good morning. Rotate towards that lead leg. Stand tall. And one more time, pull back, rotate, and stand tall. Good. We'll switch our feet, get ourselves set up with that nice balanced position. We're going to pull back in that hinge, rotate, come back up. Nice big squeeze, pull, rotate, come back up, big squeeze, and pull back, and rotate, and come back up, nice and tall. Good. From here, feet are in our squat stance. We are going to slide them into that nice hip width stance, push that bar up behind the neck, and come back down. Push up, back down, push up, and then come back to the front. Nice. Feet are underneath those hips. We're going to take that hip back and that bar to mid-thigh. So we're in that nice centered position, so weights through the midfoot. Palms are going to come forward. We're going to pull that bar back against the body. Taking hold, we're going to take the bar to launch just above the knee. Palms forward just to open up those biceps and arms a bit. Take hold. Now staying centered in your balance, we're going to lower down below the knee. Feel that position. Feel that nice balanced stance. Pushing through those legs, we'll come up to the hip. We're going to continue to push through those legs into that muscle. We're going to pull that bar down behind our neck. Good. Take those feet out to your squat stance. Big squeeze through the glutes. Set the shoulders, big breath. Slowly push yourself under that bar into that nice squat. And stand tall. Good, our feet are going to come back together. We're going to come back to the front. And we're going to get set up in that nice hinge. We're going to pull the hips, taking the bar to mid-thigh. Our weight is still through our midfoot. Palms forward. We're going to take hold, take it to launch. Palms forward. Take hold, shoulders and hips lower together, nice and solid, nice and flat through those feet. Push through those feet, coming up to that hip. And then from here, push through those legs, come through into that nice tall position, bar on the shoulders. Slide those feet out into your squat stance. Big breath, nice and set through the shoulders. And push yourself down underneath that bar. Nice overhead position. Standing tall. And then bring those feet back under. We'll come back to the front with the bar one more time. We'll take it to mid-thigh. Palms forward. Take hold. Take it to launch. Palms forward. Take hold. Shoulders and hips. Take it straight down. Palms forward. Take hold. Set. And push through those feet up to the hip. Now push through those legs a little bit more. Muscle snatch. Come down behind the neck. Set those feet up in your squat stance, nice and tall, and push yourself down underneath that bar. Nice and solid in that overhead position. Stand tall, feet come under, bar comes down. Good. Give yourself a little shakeout, relax a little bit, and we're going to continue moving forward with a little bit more kind of upbeat kind of warm-up set. So now we're going to take the first three movements of our burner, our down and finish, our high and outside, and kind of like our muscle snatch, but we're going to tweak them a little bit. So we're going to do our down and finish. Then we're going to go into our high pull hold. Then from there, we're going to do a snatch from that position. So we've built this from high hang, we've gone to mid thigh, and now we're going to take it from launch. So we're going to take it a little bit lower, or from a little lower, which is going to require a little bit more patience. So what it's going to look like, I'm going to turn to the side. We are going to get our feet under our hips, or just outside the hips. You are going to pull those hips back, take the bar down, so we're nice and centered through the feet. Shoulders just in front of the bar, feet are flat, knees are out. We are going to push through those feet, and we're going to finish. So driving through those shoulders. Then from here, we're going to take it back down to launch, and then we're going to move into our high pull hold. So we're going to push through those legs, drive, and then you're here, go! We're going to work on that turnover. We're going to try and land hands and feet same time. So as we pull into that turnover, that lockout, our feet come down in contact with the floor. So that timing. Then we're going to work on either a full or a power snatch from launch. So we feel those feet, a little bit of patience necessary. We push and hit that snatch and finish. All right. So we're going to take down a couple sets of that, working through those positions, making sure we're being patient. So again, the further down we go down the leg to the floor, the more patience is required before we explode and accelerate. So let's take that bar, wide grip, nice and set. Feet are under the hips or just outside those hips. And the toes can be slightly turned out. Let's take the bar to launch, so we're nice and set in that launch position. Now, I'm going to do that nice finish. Push through the legs. Good. Now we're going to come back down to launch. We're going to push through those legs, high pull, hold. Push, go! And we turn over. We come back down with the arms. We take it to launch, nice and smooth. Feel those feet, shoulders, knees, and snatch. Stand tall, feet come under, bar comes down. Nice. All right, let's do that again. I'm going to turn this way. I'm going to get our feet underneath of our hips, nice and tall. I'm going to take that bar to launch. So finding that position, shoulders are just in front of the bar, feet nice and balanced. Now we're going to push and finish. Go. Good, nice and tall in that finish. Let's take it down to launch again. High pull, hold. Get set. Go. Go. Good, come back down. Now we're going to snatch. Taking it back to launch. We get set through those feet and snatch. Stand tall, feet come under, bar comes down. Good, all right. Got one more time. So again, I'm gonna face the front this time. We're gonna take it to all those different positions. Before we start that push, make sure we feel balanced. We feel that good solid position, our weight sitting through that midfoot, and we feel that nice solid centered balanced position for our torso. Now, feet underneath those hips, toes are slightly turned out, nice and tall. Let's take the bar to launch. So just above the knee, shoulders just in front of the bar, weight through the midfoot, finish, go, push, good. Now we're going to high pull hold. Take it back to launch, get set, go, hit, go, good. Come back down, and now we're gonna snatch. So we get set, let's take it down, set that position, snatch. Stand tall, feet come under, bar comes down. Nice, nice work you guys. All right, so that's a cool way to kind of play around with those three opening movements of our Burtner. So our three opening movements in the Burtner, down to finish, high pull, and we have that nice smooth muscle snatch. So now we're just tweaking it a little bit to make it a little bit more about timing and a few key points. So if you'd like to repeat those a couple more times, pause the video or scroll back, take those down, work those positions, really take your time to set those positions first and correct anything if you need to along the way. What we're going to go through next is a little sequence. We're going to work on a little complex that's going to involve a pull from below the knee, so we're going to pretend like that's our floor. Then we're going to take it to above the knee, we're going to do a high pull, and then we're going to take that high hang snatch again, and then we're going to work on a snatch drop and a few key points from behind the neck. So let's grab our PVC, let's get ourselves set up. Feet underneath of those hips, nice and tall. We're going to take the bar through mid-thigh, through launch, and then down. So you should feel those feet. Nice balanced weight through the feet, shoulders just in front of the body. We're going to push through those legs, standing to the hip. From here, we're going to take the bar to launch, so just above the knee, and do a high pull. And push, come back down. And now we're going to do a high hang power snatch. Nice and tall, and 2, 1, hop. Stand tall, fix your feet in your squat stance, pushing into the bar. Let's squat. Stand tall. Good. Feet come back under the hips. Bring the bar back down. We're going to work on a snatch balance. So we're going to get that nice 2-second dip. Drive the bar up, but we're going to push ourselves onto the bar. Ready? Tight. 2, 1, hop. Stand tall. Feet come back under. Bar comes to the front. Nice. So we're working that pull from the floor, working on that nice smooth vertical drive. And at the end, we're finishing off with a nice little snatch balance to work on that drive under the bar to get a little bit more comfortable in the bottom of that squat. So let's do that again. I'm going to grab that bar and turn the other direction. Let's get ourselves standing tall. Take the bar through mid-thigh, down to launch, and then below the knee. So this will be our floor for today. Feel your feet, feel your position. Push through those legs to the hip. Let's take it down to launch. Feel that position. Now push and high pull. Hit. Good. High hang snatch. 2, 1, hop. Stand tall. Fix your feet if you need to. Squat stance. Press into that bar. Squat. Stand tall. Bar comes back behind the neck. Feet are under the hips. 2-second dip. 2, 1, hop. Stand tall. Feet come under. Bar comes down. Good. I'm going to do it one more time with you. And then if you'd like to repeat, you can scroll back or a couple more rounds on your own. So let's start from the tall position. Bars at the hip. We're going to take the bar down through mid-thigh, through launch. Shoulders and hips drop together, so we're in that good set position. Now push through those legs to the hip. Take it to launch. Feel your weight. High pull. Push. Good. Now we're going to do a high hang power snatch. 2, 1, hop. Stand tall. Fix your feet if you need to. Push into the bar. Squat. Keep pushing, 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 pushing. Stand tall. Feet come under the hips. Bar comes to the shoulders. Nice and tall and set. 2-second dip. 2, 1, hop. Stand tall. Feet. Bar comes down. Nice. Good job, you guys. Beautiful work. All right, beautiful work on that work set. So again, building off what we did last time, just adding in that snatch balance. Because the snatch balance is a cool exercise to really work on that vertical drive and that comfort of pushing down underneath of that bar. So it's just a nice chance to work on that at the end of that nice overhead squat and complex. So if you'd like to do a couple rounds, like I said earlier, pause the video or scroll back, take that down. We're going to go through a little bit of squat development work, see where it takes us today, and have a good time with this squat development. So, pause the video, let's take that pause the video, take that down, or come along with me, and let's work on some squat development. So with our squat development today, we're going to start off by doing that nice little air squat, just to test it out and see how it feels today. So let's do a nice tempo squat. We're going to take it down, 3, 2, 1, a little pause, feel your feet, and push through those legs. All right, so you feel how your squat feels right now. So what we're going to start off with is just a nice sumo squat. So we're going to start with a little wider stance. So I'm going to get myself in that wider sumo stance. And I want you guys to pay attention to my hips. As I pull them back towards the heels, I'm going to try and stay as upright as I can. So I'm squeezing my glutes, getting myself set up. I'm going to push those knees out super hard, a little harder than normal. Let's take it back and down, take those hips to the heels, knees go out, feet stay flat, and stand. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hold in the bottom for 5 seconds. Let's take it down, Pushing out on those knees, we're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and stand well. Good. We're gonna do that again. Take it down, hips to heels, knees out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and stand. Good. One more. Take it down. Settle in the bottom nice and tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, stand. Now we're just going to take a nice smooth squat down, sumo style, and stand tall. Good. Now we're going to bring our feet right in. So our feet are going to come into a narrow stance. And again, this doesn't have to be super narrow or feet together. It can be anything inside your regular squat stance. So I have about a fist distance in between my hands right now. So that's what we're going to work with today for myself. But I want those knees to track those toes. Same rules apply. Tight glutes, tight ribs. Let's take it down for one, just nice and smooth. Feel that position, feel the depth that you feel comfortable hitting, and then stand. Now we're gonna hold in the bottom for 5 seconds. Let's take it down, nice and tight. Reaching through that chest, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and stand. Good. Let's take it down again, down. Hold that position for 5, 4, 3, 2, and stand. Good. One more time. Take it down and hold. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and stand. Good. One more squat, just at a nice smooth pace. Take it down and push. Good. Nicely done. Try to come back to that pistol again, but this time we're going to hold in the bottom for a little longer without the PVC pipe today. So coming back to that narrow stance, we're going to bring one toe back behind. We're going to stand nice and tall. We're really going to focus our attention to this balancing leg. That's where our weight stays. This leg is there for balance and a little bit of help to get out of the bottom if we need it. Okay? So standing tall, squeeze your glutes. Take it down, 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push. Good, let's do that again. Take it down. 3, 2, 1. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, push. Good, let's do that one more time. Take it down. 3, 2, 1. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, push. Good, let's do that on the other side. So again, using this balancing leg, this kickstand leg, to help stabilize, just so we can really focus on really good position on that leg that we're using for work. Okay? Let's take it down, squeeze your glutes. 3, 2, 1. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, push. Good, let's take it down again. 3, 2, 1. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push. Good. Last one. Let's take it down. 3, 2, 1. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and push. Good. Nice work, you guys. Now let's bring those feet underneath in that regular squat stance. We're just going to test out a couple squats here. Make sure everything feels pretty good. So standing tall, big glute squeeze, ribs in, nice and tight. Take it down. 3, 2, 1. Little hold. Feel how that is. Stand tall. Let's do it again. Turn to the side. Take it down. 3, 2, 1. Holding. Stand tall. Good. One more time. Take it down. 3, 2, 1. Holding. And stand. Nice. Nicely done, you guys. All right. So you can pause the video if you like, or scroll back. Redo that squat sequence. Hit that up for a couple more reps. Again, focusing on that depth, that range of motion, and most of all, that good body position. That's what those kickstand legs are there for. We want to use them for what they're there for, and that's a little bit of assistance and quality control, so that we allow ourselves to get to those positions that maybe we normally can't get to with a single leg. All right? So as always, you guys, have fun with this. Work yourself. Have an enjoyable time. And always work for quality. Trying to maintain that best possible position that we have today to make it better for tomorrow. So, we'll We'll see you next week for some more Broomstick Oly. Have some fun with that, enjoy, and we'll see you later. Bye, you guys.